A few days ago, I saw the Tubi movie Buy Her. This movie came from the same folks that brought us the iconic PPP Long Gone film. Now, after watching this movie, my immediate thoughts were that this movie was a retelling of the famous movie Indecent Proposal, starring Robert Redford and Demi Moore. In the movie Buy Her, a shyster figure named Donnie offers a man named Anthony a large sum of money to sleep with his wife Delilah for one night. Now, while the offer seems tempting, no sane man that I know of would ever consider such an offer unless that offer was at the very least in the 8-figure range. But after seeing the movie, I truly believe that Anthony's wife Delilah was for the streets, and she's been playing Anthony for the entire time that they were married. Very early on, several things have been established in the movie. One, that Anthony is a talented boxer, but he's been unable to get that big break that could earn him a lot of money. Two, that Anthony's father is in desperate need of a kidney, and the only viable option for Anthony is to pay for the surgery, because the father's insurance cannot cover it. And three, that Delilah is a loyal and honorable wife to Anthony, a wife that one may argue would do anything for him. Now, there is a plot twist that reveals why Donnie targeted Anthony with this proposal, but I won't fully spoil it for those that haven't seen the movie. However, after watching this movie, I have to ask if accepting this type of indecent proposal was even necessary. After all, from my vantage point, Anthony and Delilah lived in a pretty decent house. Couldn't Anthony have taken out a mortgage or have gone through fundraising methods to pay for his father's surgery? Couldn't Anthony have just donated one of his own kidneys if he didn't have the money? I ask these things because I do not think that the indecent proposal was the only solution to this problem. However, it was the fastest solution. But here's why I believe that Delilah is for the streets. Anthony initially brings Delilah over to Donnie's house. Delilah asks to go to the bathroom, and instead of using the bathroom to relieve her bladder, she takes the time to inspect all the fancy gadgets and decor in the bathroom. And I must say that the bathroom was pretty nice. However, I think that Delilah was pretty impressed with the bathroom as well as the overall house, and it was at that point that Delilah realized that her life with Anthony was pretty basic, and she wanted more for herself. Fast forward to the meeting with Donnie. When Donnie initially proposed the idea of spending the night with Delilah, Delilah initially said no, and in my opinion, she was the first to say no because she didn't want Anthony to think that she had even contemplated hooking up with Donnie. Anthony also turned down the offer, and they thought that that was the end of their dealings with Donnie. But they were wrong, and Anthony lost the money that Donnie claimed was his just for coming to the party. Now, when Anthony accepts Donnie's second offer to be with Delilah, Anthony gives Delilah the option of backing out of the deal, to which she refuses to do so, while claiming that she'll do anything for her husband. And when Delilah meets up with Donnie to seal the deal, Donnie even gives her the option of not doing anything sexual, because he didn't want to do anything that was against her will. Delilah, however, agreed to sleep with Donnie nonetheless. It is my opinion that Delilah was attracted to Donnie off rip, but because she was married, she couldn't just let Donnie think that she was easy, because she has a reputation to maintain with Anthony, her family, and society as a whole. Delilah also had several opportunities to back out of the agreement with no repercussions against her, but she still wanted to do the deal because deep down, Delilah was yearning to be with somebody that she felt was better than Anthony. She just needed a good opportunity to do it. I think that she was truly intrigued by Donnie's wealth, personality, and potential bedroom skills. And when we as the audience finally learned what went down between Delilah and Donnie, it seemed like Delilah enjoyed herself a little too much, which would explain why nothing was off limits during their session. And the way that Delilah tried to gaslight Anthony and blame him for everything just let me know that she was for the streets. But by the end of the movie, Anthony should have left Delilah and hooked up with that girl from the gym. In my opinion, Anthony should have gotten his revenge by getting the chick from the gym pregnant, and he should have told Delilah that if she wants to continue being with him, she needs to accept his side baby. But that's just my opinion, and this marks the end of the video. If you have any comments, then feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to reply to everybody. Until next time, stay tuned and stay safe. Peace.